there YouTube, Big G back again with another video, and boy is it hot. Starting off this year, summer is a killer at the moment. It's one thing here in South Africa, the heat. I mean, I went metal detecting this morning and it got to about 28, 29 degrees. Where we metal detecting is about 30 degrees and it gets crazy hot. So come on winter, I cannot wait for winter to come along. I'm sick and tired of this heat. 28, 29, 30 degrees every day. And it's humid and it's hot and you battle to sleep and so forth. So yeah, I'm tired of summer and I cannot wait for winter. But anyway, my first video for 2026, and yeah, looking forward to this year. It's going to be a good year, I'm sure, and hopefully for you guys as well, be a good year 2026. And also for our passion, our collecting, our retro gaming and so forth. I hope it's going to be a good year for you. And yeah, I started off this year with a nice little pickup. And I'll show some of the other pickups I've got at a later stage. But I thought this one was quite nice. Now, the Telefunken CreatiVision. It's a system that came out in South Africa, 83, 84. And I really enjoyed the system back then. They weren't that common, not as common as an Atari 2600. But or the Philips G7000, which I think those two were its main competition here in South Africa. But yes, the Telefunken version. Now I remember now in Australia it was the Dick Smith. It came out, I think it was VTech who brought out the CreatiVision, and then you had your different brands of it wherever it was in the world. South Africa, we got the Telefunken. Telefunken was a known brand name here, very German. South Africa is very German. Television sets were Telefunkens, very well known. So it made sense to come under the Telefunken umbrella. So anyway, another system was advertised last week on our local marketplace on Facebook. And although I have quite a few of these CreatiVisions in my collection, this one I specifically went for just because it came with the original boxes. And not the original boxes for the actual system itself, which you can see it does come with. It's not in the greatest condition, the actual box. And there's the Telefunken CreatiVision. You can see the box is a little bit damaged. I've tested it. It works fine. I had to do a little bit of a cleaning on it to get the controllers going. I had a couple of games on it. And I must say, very underrated. The games, in my mind, superior to the Philips G7000 and the Atari 2600. Very similar to the ColecoVisions overseas. So good quality. Doesn't have a lot of games. I've got most of them in my collection already, and you know I want to complete this collection. But what was great with this system is the add-ons that it came with. And remember those controllers, sort of a hybrid between similar to Intellivision, but more so like the ColecoVisions. So in other words, it had a little keyboard with it, but it did give you the ability for a console to make use of BASIC. In order to use BASIC, you would have to have a way in storing your programs. So the real reason I got the system was simply because I could get a tape deck with it, a box tape deck. You always battle to get these boxes. I've got a tape deck in the collection, but I don't have a boxed tape deck. So, you know, I want to complete this collection, and that's why I went for it. I got it at a good price. This system is going to be up for trade or sale. Obviously, not the cassettes players. I do have other cassette players, but what's nice, it comes with the polystyrenes, which is something else that always got thrown away as a kid. And got the connection, and there's the tape player, and it works beautifully. I've tested it, and I'm going to do a separate video. Maybe I'll include it in this video, where I actually plug in the basic cartridge and then I run through something I couldn't do previously. I can't remember why. Maybe my other cassette decks are not working 100%. Is the actual demo program. And it's actually very interesting to go through this demo program. And, you know, yeah, very, very interesting to go through this. If you haven't gone through it before, I haven't seen it on the internet anywhere. I've seen the tape, the image of it, but I've never seen what the actual demo was like. And I must say I was very impressed with it when I went through it. So yes, it came with the tape deck, which works because I tested it and I actually ran the demo. it also came with, and which was very nice add-on for the actual system, the moving keyboard, which also works. So you had your keyboard where you could use the actual controllers themselves. And again, it comes with the polystyrenes, which is great. Let me just tuck this loose. And there's a little keyboard. Very much the feel, it feels very much being a VTech, it feels very much like a Mattel Aquarius or my ZX Spectrums, that rubber keyboard, or the Spectra Video 318 rubber keyboard feel to it. So very interesting concept. I love consoles, especially the early ones, that came with that ability to become a computer and function as a computer. And this one actually does it a lot better than what I've tried with the Philips G7000, which was also sort of sold as a computer. You know, back in the day when you try to convince your parents that you needed a games machine, you wanted to play games, but you sold the concept to them that you're going to learn to program, and it's going to be an educational tool. But all you did was play games on them. But anyway, so this is a great pickup. Very chuffed with it. Glad to get it, and glad to be able to now plug in the basic cartridge and try out this demo tape as well. Okay, guys, let's. I'm going to play through the demo tape. Excuse me, and yeah, enjoy it. It's a piece of history, and I don't know if many people have seen it. Okay, so we're basically ready to rock and roll. So I've got the Telefunken demo tape in the tape deck, rewounded it, got my CreatiVision set up here. I'm just going to use the keyboard that comes with the controllers over there, and got the basic cartridge in, capture device set up, and you can see here on the TV that I'm using, I've got the basic up and running, and then I'm going to just type C and return, and we should be good to go. The rest will be on the capture. Every now and then it does do that. I think it's just something to do with the RF cable, maybe a little bit of dirt on it. But yeah, let's get into the demo tape.
Hello, I'm your CreatiVision computer, and I'd like to show you a demonstration of all the things we'll be able to do together. For example, we can generate up to 16 different colors on the screen, all at the same time. Just have a look.
While the program actually executes, I mean, didn't you find it interesting the way it actually splits the track on the tape? Therefore, it can have a voiceover. I thought that was very interesting. I think some other systems can do that. And then also the way it actually loads the basic program. You'll see with this demo, as well as with the others, it actually loads the demo program line for line and then executes it. I thought that was very good.
that, but we can change background colors and character colors to whatever you want them to be. Just choose a color and see for yourself. I can show you how to manage all sorts of data, like home expenditures and personal incomes, or anything you want. Just enter some numbers between 1 and 10. You can enter up to 12 of them, and I'll show you the kind of bar chart we can generate. And we'll be able to do complicated math calculations instantly. Type in the numbers and give it a try. here's something you'll really like, graphics. We'll be able to draw figures and patterns easily, in nearly any shape you want. And with the color generation we've just seen, you'll be able to make the drawings any color and change the background to any color you want. Not only that, but you'll be able to move the drawings around the screen from one place to another, or just have them disappear and pop up somewhere else. And if you want, we can even draw geometrical figures and rotate them right through 360 degrees. So you can create your own computer animation and draw the most complex rotating constructs you can imagine, because your imagination is really the only limit. It's something that you could just never hope to do with any ordinary computer, but with CreatiVision, it's not only possible, it's easy. Just watch and see what I mean. We'll also be able to act as a home teacher for young children and make learning into a game. You'll be able to buy ready-to-run programs or make up your own, and end up with things like this. Working together, we can use the 3 sound channels to make up nearly any kind of sounds, and even to compose music and play it back through the TV speaker. For example, these are only a few of the things we'll be able to do together once you get to know me better. And you'll find that the most exciting things, like the graphics and the sound generation, are things you just can't even start doing with other types of home computers. So give yourself a pat on the back. You've picked me, the best home computer in the world.
Well, we've come to the end of the demo tape. I really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And you know, the interesting takeouts for me was the way it actually managed to play the voiceover together with loading the programs and made it very seamless. I thought that was done very well. Obviously, it's a very old system, so the actual graphics and sound and that are not that impressive, but for its time, I thought it was actually done really well. So a great computer, a great console, and I really enjoyed the Telefunken CreatiVision. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and cheers from me, and remember, keep it retro.